What is up, everybody? Hope everyone had a great weekend. I sure enjoyed mine, It's definitely tough waiting out for the next week in the market, but I enjoyed my time with one of my friends. Drank some nice whiskey on the rocks. Tried out something called Bird Dog. It was pretty decent. It's a blueberry flavored whiskey. If anyone's had it, let me know in the comment section what you thought. I thought it was pretty decent. Welcome to Trades, where we get technical analysis on different stocks in the stock market, as well as potential buy, hold, or sell opinions on these given stocks. I'd like to preface by saying that I am not a financial advisor nor expert. I'm just some guy on YouTube, so take what I say with a grain of salt.
Do we?
The reason that I started this channel is because a couple of years back, I was about $30,000 deep in some medical debt, and I was very fortunate to have some close family, friends, and mentors that pushed me to work hard and invest my money. And I'm happy to say that not only am I now financially free, but I'm doing pretty well for myself at the age of 23. So if I can pass along any of the information, resources, or tools to the community here and change some people's lives a little bit for the better, that's all a guy can ask for. And guys, I got my undergraduate degree in nutrition, so I'm telling you, anybody can learn how to do this. Lastly, if you would not mind dropping a like on the video, it really does help support the channel, and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this. Now, today the video is going to be a subscriber requested stock, ticker symbol CLNE, Clean Energy Fuels Corporation. I have covered the stock in the past, but I'm just going to be giving a little bit of an update. The subscriber was Shamsher Alak. He said, bro, where is the video of Clean? You said you were going to make one. And I definitely did. It gets tough to keep up with all these guys. I really do apologize if I miss your request, as is there's only so much time in the day, and I only do one a day most of the time. So we're going to be covering your stock today, my friend. I hope this is helpful. Quick shout out to the guys over at the Patreon. We have had some new members join recently. We are about 99 strong. Mark Lyon, Justin, Sandeller, Jay, Viardini, Tarek, Angie, Jeff, Ian. If I said any of your names wrong, I do apologize. I appreciate the support so much. It really does mean a lot to me. They will have access to the private Discord, as well as real-time insight to my personal trading, and this is where I get a lot of my penny stock plays, swing trading opportunities, day trading opportunities. So we all work together to make some really awesome things happen. So if you're interested, there is a link in the description box down below. Now, we're going to be covering Clean Energy Fuels Corporation from both a macroscopic and microscopic point of view. We'll pull up the 1 month chart and the 1 day, 1 minute chart in case you were interested in a mid to long term investment or a day or swing trading opportunity. I've got a couple different indicators pulled up: the 200 EMA, which is the exponential moving average, a valuation average trend line over a 200-day period based on price action, as well as the 20-day VAMA, the volume adjusted moving average, an overall valuation average trend line based on overall volume that is taken into consideration. And we will take a look at the RSI indicator, the overall volume trend, any sort of bullish or bearish patterns or formations that are coming up on the charts. And before we get into that, I just want to give you a brief rundown of what clean energy is in case you are new to the channel or don't know. Clean energy engages in the provision of natural gas as an alternative fuel for vehicle fleets in the United States and Canada. It also builds and operates compressed natural gas and liquefied natural gas vehicle fueling stations, manufacture CNG and LNG equipment and technologies, and deliver more CNG and LNG vehicle fuel. This company is very similar to ticker symbol FCEL, FuelCell, which is a company that I am very, very high on, as well as Plug Power. And on StockTwits, they do have a pretty decent following, about 10,600 people. The message volume has been going up, so the overall hype and traction and attention that this stock has been getting is increasing, and I do anticipate with that you will see more volume, and with more volume does come more volatility, and then consequently higher price valuations. There are a couple of reasons why clean energy, besides the technical side of things, has been increasing, and I've got 2 different articles pulled up here. So Plug Power was recently given a $1.5 billion investment by SK Group, a South Korean conglomerate, and consequently all clean energy or autonomous vehicle stocks in the clean energy sector of the market, shot up exponentially. We saw a huge run up in FuelCell. We saw a huge run up in Plug, Clean Energy, IDEX, NEO's been killing it right now. All these companies were, very positively affected by this, and clean energy is no exception. We did see a very solid run up over the last couple of days. A little bit of price correction happening right now, but I'm not too over worried about that. And we'll get into that more in just a minute. And then another reason why, clean energy has been doing pretty well. This article was published on January 5th, 2021. There was a very solid price, target that was set on this by CRAIG-HALLUM. So this morning on January 5th, CRAIG-HALLUM announced it is doubling its price target on clean energy fuel stocks to $12 a share. So we did have a price upgrade on the stock, and people do pay attention to the Motley Fool as well as CRAIG-HALLUM. So I do anticipate that this did affect the overall price action on the stock, and I would not be surprised whatsoever to see $12, as we almost did already see $12. In fact, I think that's lowballing it. I think clean energy is very capable of doing exactly what FuelCell is doing doing, retracing the steps of Plug Power. And Plug Power and both FuelCell have been absolutely killing it lately. If we look at Plug really quick, they're trading at $53. They're up $20 a share from 3 days ago. So absolutely filthy margins here. FuelCell also doing very well. They are up to about $15.39, up a little over 30% in the last 4 days or so. Absolutely killer. Clean Energy is no exception. I think they're a great company to get invested into, and they honestly have a lot of promise, just like FuelCell does. So I personally enjoy FuelCell as a company more. However, I'm not going to deter you from investing in Clean Energy, as they do have very solid promise. If we look at the market cap on this stock, they are at $2 billion, and if we compare that side by side with FuelCell is about a $5 billion market cap, and if we pull up Plug, you're looking at a market cap right around $21 billion. So the biggest difference between Clean Energy and these other two clean energy stocks is that the market cap is smaller. They do have an overall lower price valuation, so we actually may be approaching a little bit of overvalued territory. However, I think the potential for Clean Energy as a stock and a company is very high, and you will see an increase in that in the future. So we are looking very solid in that sense of things. I do like where this is going. I like the coverage it's getting. It is gaining a lot of traction, and I do continue. I anticipate seeing a continuation of the bullish run here. So there are some things I'd like to point out on the charts right now. So looking at the 1 month chart, we did recently have a crossover on the 20-day VAMA over the 200 EMA, which is a bullish indicator. Anytime this happens, you can anticipate a pretty harsh run up, and we did see that, a very solid bullish run. This almost always pans out. I'd say 9 out of 10 times. So that's a great indicator here, and you can see in the past that we have double confirmation that this has happened. The VAMA crosses over the 200 EMA, huge bullish run, big gap between these indicators. Very, very nice sign. I am liking that a lot. Volume overall has been increasing, which is very nice to see, because as volume increases, volatility increases, and that will drive us to higher highs and higher lows. And the RSI indicator, surprisingly, we did see a pretty harsh correction. We approached that oversold territory. Anything under 30 is oversold, and we have kind of consolidated back to that neutral range around 50. But historically speaking, we haven't really seen that harsh of a correction in the past. So I do think conversely, because of this, consequently, you are going to see a pretty harsh run back to some of these previous highs, and that is a great confirmation to see on the charts. And just to be completely transparent, I don't have a position in Clean Energy. These are the companies I'm currently invested in, so I have no bias. I'm just telling you how I see it on the charts. But it does look bullish right now. The overall trend is extremely bullish. The last month has been extremely bullish. We were looking at around $4.50 a month ago, and we're currently trading at $10.49. So if you got in at this, just under $5, you're looking at over 100% margin on your investment. And I would continue to hold, as the company is looking very good, right? I'm really liking how that looks on the stock right now. So currently we're looking at a pretty solid support level. Excuse me. Right at $10.09. And then followed by, I would argue right around here at about $9.91, and watch these levels very, very closely, because if we do drop under $10, most people consider anything under $10 to be a penny stock, and if we do dip below that, I think people are going to lose a little bit of confidence in the stock. So if we see that, that would be a great buying opportunity. FuelCell, was approaching that penny stock correction when we saw their pretty harsh run up in the past. They did reach about $14 and corrected all the way back down to $10.56. We did not cross under $10, which is a great sign. And you're going to want to watch for that with Clean Energy as well, because if we do cross under $10, the correction would probably be pretty harsh, right? That's not a bad thing. If you don't have a position in the stock, it's a great opportunity to buy back in, right? We're going to be looking at support levels right around here at about $9.30, just underneath the 200 EMA. So we'd be entering a little bit of bearish territory, obviously, with that harsh of a correction. And then, followed by most likely a level of support here right around $8.50. So if you're currently holding a position, it might be a good opportunity to average up if you're looking to improve your position, improve your overall shares on the stock. And if you're not in the stock, if you do see that, it's a great opportunity to buy into the company. Now, if we don't see that correction, I do think, this 10.09 to 10.50 range is a pretty solid opportunity to buy into the stock. I would not be surprised whatsoever if end of year we are pushing over $20 to $25. I think they're doing a lot of the same things that FuelCell is doing, and honestly, the only major difference between the companies is the market cap size, right? They're just not worth as much. But that can very easily change in the future, right? Plug, a couple months back was not worth $50. Plug, a couple months back, even a month back, if this loads, Plug a month ago was worth $26.73. And if we look back 3 months ago, Plug was worth $17. If we look back 6 months ago, Plug was worth $9. So you're getting to see the overall trend here, right? If 6 months ago Plug was worth $9 and now they're worth $53, where do you think the upside is with clean energy, right? It's extremely high. Same with FuelCell. Both have extremely high potential, and I would not be surprised whatsoever to continue to see a push up over $20, $25, $30. I think honestly I'm really lowballing by saying $20 to $25. I think the overall potential is much higher than that, but I don't want to get you guys' hopes up. I want to lay it to you straight and give you worst case scenario rather than the best case scenario. So looking very solid there. RSI indicator doesn't look too bad. Good opportunity to buy in. I would hold your position if you are currently holding. I do think there's a lot more upside for a mid to long term investment. Now, if you're looking the day or swing trade this stock, we'll change this to a 1 day, 1 minute chart. I do think it's a pretty decent stock to day or swing trade. You're going to be watching for a continuing increase in the overall volume, as that will drive volatility. You'll have some pretty harsh moves that you can capitalize on. You will be trading against the grain if you do short this stock, so make sure that you are aware of that and are very cautious if you do decide to day or swing trade this stock as a short. But if you are, I would watch for something like this where we see some price action, touch a level of resistance, and then some pretty harsh sell-off rejection at market open. You could sell your shares at $11.50, write it down, see if we have a bounce off of a prior level of support sitting here at about $10.50 or so. And if you do see a bounce, exit your trade. If you see a price rejection, we keep pulling back. Watch for the next bounce, potentially at 10.09. And then when you do see that, buy your shares back, take a profit. You're looking pretty good. I think more opportunity is present in the stock currently as a longing opportunity. And you're going to be looking for, a bounce off of a level of support. Just do the exact opposite of what I told shorts, right? You're looking for a bounce off of support, a push through previous level of resistance, push through previous level of resistance, and then a push through previous level of resistance. And if you see a bounce off of any of these levels, you take your profits, right? We don't get greedy as traders. We take what the market gives us, and we stack these pennies and pennies and pennies, and eventually you have a pretty nice, well built out portfolio. So looking very nice. Clean Energy is looking to continue its bullish run. I do like what we're seeing on the charts with Clean Energy Fuels Corporation. It looks very, very nice. So that is what I have for the subscriber requested video for the day. If you'd like me to cover one of your ticker symbols, please drop it in the comment section down below. Unfortunately, I cannot get to all of you. It is just not possible. I would be making 100 videos a day. So I apologize if I cannot get to your video, but one of you will be the lucky guy. So just be watching for that, and if you'd like it covered, just let me know. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like. It really does help support the channel, and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this, as I do post videos every day. And lastly, I do have an affiliate link in the description box down below for TubeBuddy. Now, TubeBuddy is an SEO optimization website that I personally pay a $9 per month membership fee for, and it is highly what I attribute going from 0 to 4.5 thousand subscribers in 3 weeks to. So if you are a content creator or are looking to become one, it is a great tool to help get your videos into the eyes of your intended audience, and I could not highly recommend this enough. If you use my link, I will receive a commission off your purchase at no extra cost to you, and it's a great way to support the channel. And if you are not interested, that's totally fine. I'm just glad to have your support and your time by taking the time to watch my videos. So that is what I have for you today. Thank you for watching, my friends, and I will see you all next time. Peace.